All right, so I know what you're thinking. You're like, this kid's not going to like this toy. It's not even colorful. I want to make it look nice. All right, I think we can do that. We're going to go to the render menu. We're going to add some materials. We're going to make this thing look nice because little kids like colorful things, right? I know I do. All right, so you're going to go ahead once you have this all completed. Make sure you're hitting save along the way because, you don't want to be stuck with something that doesn't, save and all of a sudden power goes out or, UFO lands on your roof and, start complaining to me because you lost your work. So make sure you save. So go to design and go down to the render menu. So this puts you in a different mode. You'll see your menus change and everything. And this is like the artistic part of this program, guys. You'll see you get this little color wheel, and if I click on that, I get a library of materials that I can apply to my model. So I kind of want to, get creative with this, and looks like it's a little frozen at the moment, but I want to get creative with this, and I want to, think about like a toy, and I would imagine that the sides and this puzzle base would be maybe made out of wood. So again, I'm not sure why this is not responding. Oh, there we go. I had to open it twice to get it to respond. It's kind of like when I ask my kids to clean their room. Sometimes I got to ask them a couple times. I think you guys know what I mean by that. Anyway, so I'm going to go down and you'll see there's a folder of different materials. Feel free to explore and get creative, and I really don't care what you use, to be honest. If I go through here and I just start clicking on things, you'll see that there's a lot of different things. Like, I know there's wood. I'm trying to, oh, there it is, wood. Wood. Come on, open up. And then once you find what you want, like I'm a big fan of mahogany. I'm going to grab mahogany, or try to at least, if this really great iPad that I love so dearly would let me. Come on. So if you double click, let's get rid of this InDesign. There we go. There it is. Double click it, then click, drag, and drop. Click, drag, and drop. Click, drag, and drop. So I just added mahogany, which is a type of wood, to these three components. Now what I can do is I can come up to maybe plastic. And then, I don't know, maybe not plastic. Maybe I'll go with, I don't know, paint. Glossy. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Maybe I'll go with blue, drag drop to the cylinder, green for the square, and then, I don't know, maybe there's a red. I like red for the triangle. Okay, close that window. So this is now material sensitive, meaning that you'll see your window has the materials applied. So if I click on render, you can click render, and it might take a little bit of time, but you'll get a really high quality image in your screen. You'll see it takes a little bit of time to open, but I think it's really cool. Once you do get that image, I think you can double click and open it, and then eventually it'll, like you can see on my screen, eventually it'll open. It kind of looks like a cartoon almost. It's really high quality. So you can download this, which is kind of neat as well. The other thing I want you guys also to be able to do is share this. Send it to a friend, send it to your family, send it to your parents, your guardians. Show off a little bit. So, make sure you go to this share public link. Okay, and this is how you also submit it to me. Turn on that public link. Now, remember, in order to copy this link on an iPad, you got to click this like 6 times. Like 6 times. All right, I don't know why, you just do. I did it like 20 times, but you guys that are gamers are going to love this. Just keep clicking, right? And then go up to copy to local device. So when you copy to local device, then it shows up here, and now it's like a regular iPad thing where you can, just copy like anywhere else. And this is where you can email that code or that link, and I'm just going to put this right up in my browser. This will work even on your phone. Like if you send this to somebody in a text, oops, I hit copy, darn it. Let me go back. Go back and do that again. Maybe that's good to see it again too, right? So copy to local device. Give it a second. I'm going to copy that. Go to go to a new browser. Right click and paste. Now watch what happens. It's going to open up that file on the web as Pegboard. Takes a second to load. You can even open this, like I said, on a phone or any device. Send it to your parents. Say, hey, look what I made in my engineering class. And you can move it around. You can take measurements from it. It's really high resolution. You can pan it around. You can measure. How wide is this? What's the distance between here and here? Well, actually, that didn't work out really well, but. See, 0.5 inches, that's how wide that is. You can measure angles. You can do all kinds of things. You can't move these. I haven't figured out a way to move these things, though. So even though they are movable, I haven't figured out a way to do that yet. So maybe that'll come out in a newer version. You can mark it up. So that's one way I'm going to mark up your projects. I can draw on these, I can mark them up, I can do all kinds of things to give you feedback. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a good way to design something and get feedback from a customer or from a client so they can see what an object looks like before you design it, or before you actually make it. Cool, have some fun with this, and hopefully you can get creative with it. Even if you wanted to add a couple more shapes, and get creative with that, you're more than welcome to. Thanks again for watching, guys. You guys are the best.